It's a known fact that both Heretic and Hexen, which are two amazing games, are built on top of the Doom engine, which is a bit modded to have some special effects and some nice under the hood tweaks, which the normal Doom 1 and Doom 2 don't have, which makes these games so special. But I'm not gonna be sugarcoating or reviewing both of those games. No. In this video I'm actually going to answer the question which nobody asked, except me of course. What would happen if I tried to play both Heretic and Hexen inside Doom 1 and Doom 2 respectively? And now, how is this possible? Well, it's probably possible with GZDoom only, and I don't know if any other source codes are supported, but I think I did it with GZDoom. Why is the case for this? Well, it comes from like my boredom. I was like bored and I was trying to make something to figure out for like my 100th YouTube video, which this one actually is, and I was thinking about something somewhat exciting, and I didn't want to make it a normal recipe video despite my entire channel being focused on about recipes and cooking, but wanted to make it something special like the other anniversaries, but you know, I just didn't quite figure out what I was supposed to do, and I was like bored and playing around with Doom 1 and Doom 2 as well, and with mods of course, and I stumbled across figured out like I went to play a bit of Hexen, and I kinda got prompted to play Doom 1 and Doom 2 instead. So I actually kinda, for my own curiosity, I decided to like open the game with Doom 2, and it ended up being somewhat interesting to say the least. How did I do it? Well, you need to have like both Hexen and Heretic, and you need to run them both with each respectable Doom games. Like if you have Hexen, you need to run it with Doom 2, and Heretic with Doom 1. You can't do this the other way around. That is if you have GZDoom and Doom installed from the Doom 1 and Doom 2 package, or the Doom 3 BFG edition, which I used for this video. You can't run these vice versa, because if you try to play Hexen in Doom 1 and Heretic in Doom 2, well, it's just gonna play the normal Doom 1 and Doom 2 levels as they were, but with an interesting result, like the colors all being messed up, and yeah, while the gameplay tweaks can be noticeable if you play with both respectable IWADs, as I will demonstrate right now, so you can see how it is. Right, so here's how this is going to work. If you have Heretic and Hexen both installed on your computer like normal, or just place the IWADs through GZDoom or your source code of choice, but it has to be with GZDoom, and you have the Doom 3 BFG edition installed, or the Doom 1 and Doom 2 collection installed as well. I actually have Doom 3 BFG because, well, that's with the version that actually worked for me, so you can actually just drag one of the IWADs and just launch them like normal. However, because GZDoom actually detects if you have Doom 1 and Doom 2 installed through the BFG edition or through Steam with the Doom 1 and Doom 2 package, of course, it's actually automatically going to detect them, and it's gonna let you choose to run them. Even if you put the IWADs in, it's going to be an interesting scenario if you try to play them, so which I'm gonna demonstrate right now. So yeah, you can do these in opposite reverse order, like Hexen with Doom 1 and Heretic with Doom 2, but it's not gonna be the same. It's just gonna be normal Doom, as I said, normal Doom 1 and 2 levels with some interesting results. So let's just demonstrate how it looks, and oh my god, look at the colors. I think I'm gonna have to like either dim it in editing process, or just not show it at all. But yeah, it was looks like it's one time only, because I can see the Heretic credit screen and the Doom 2 Doom 1 splash screen. So let's just launch an episode, and oh good god, the colors. I lowered the status bar to the minimum status bar because it looks awful. So yeah, here's Heretic inside Doom 1. As you can see, everywhere you go, there's these large exclamation marks, because Heretic has some scripts and trickery up on the Doom engine that it's not present in normal Doom, but you can still see the result. You can still see some of the effects, but they're not gonna be used because the normal Doom engine doesn't have it. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I'm not even a game expert. I'm just some guy on the internet trying to mess up a video game by putting it into another video game, which is not made for it. So yeah, as you can see, there's lots of blood splatters and some killed Doom enemies, but they're just probably for decoration. Like, I don't know. The colors are also messed up, especially on the gun and on the fists as well. You can shoot the gun, but as I said, no enemies. The elevator actually works, and normally there's supposed to be a key, but you can't get it, and no key will appear in its position. So, which means you can't get through this part of the level, but you can still no-clip your way through locked doors like this, which is the only way of getting out of that part. That's supposed to be a secret, but I kind of figured it because, you know, it makes sense. I mean, it does make sense, but still, there's an energy charge over there, but I already got it. Special doors like this won't work. Locked and special doors are gonna be a problem, but you can still no-clip your way in and out. And you can normally in Heretic there should be claws that put out lightning, which I always liked as a kid when I played that game, but now it's just normal chainsaw for Doom, which I also like. And whoa, that's odd. It doesn't work on. I said about special rules that doesn't work on the outside, but on the inside it actually kind of works, but there's a weird gap. Wonder why it didn't work. Now it doesn't. Normal doors like this are still fine. And some switches, although they work, but you can't actually notice them working unless you actually directly look at them. There's the shotgun where the crossbow should have been. And over here there was supposed to be a item that you're supposed to use in Heretic, but it's not present in Doom because it doesn't exist. The teleporter to the other part still works, and the water actually damages you this time around, which is odd. Very odd indeed. ID clip. There we go. And so we can actually go to the level exit, and right here there's supposed to be the stair sizing, but for some strange reason it doesn't work. So ID clip again. ID clip is the cheat for no clipping in this game. And oh god, the map speed is awesome. I mean, it looks even worse. I'm definitely not gonna show it inside the final video editing process. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out. I mean, okay, there we go. Here's the second level. As I said, everything just doesn't work or is missing. Also, point of interest, there are like no enemies, and the Doom 1 and Doom 1 music plays like normal through this game right now, because for some strange reason, I mean, it's not some strange reason, I'm playing Doom 1 technically because it's playing the music, but it doesn't have the amazing Heretic music. But if you have the SC55 soundtrack, you can actually play the Heretic music through this, and it's not gonna make a huge difference. I mean, it's gonna make a difference, but still. These trees seem to be out of place, just like everything right now. Overall, everything is looking normal, except the fact that a lot of scripts don't work and there are no enemies, meaning you're just pointlessly running around the enemies, doing nothing. I mean, it's perfect difficulty for the game journalists and the people who whine about video games being not fun anymore or stuff like that. Or, I don't know, people who just complain about video games in general. However, you can still get the keys if you try to IDKFA, which surprisingly still works. And IDDQD still works. I mean, spoilers for those who haven't played Heretic, but if you try both IDDQD and IDKFA, something interesting is gonna happen. So it's really a funny thing, but still. I don't want to spoil that surprise that much, but still. As you can see, that tree is actually blocking the entrance. Not a bit of ID clip can fix. Yeah, we have explosive battles instead of those green explosive balls that are used in normal Heretic. Because, you know, this is Doom after all. Yeah, it's just normal Heretic with broken scripts and no enemies. Oh, never mind, there's a key. I can still technically get it. Oh, never mind, I actually got one. And I got another one. The same blue key. Is this just gonna be a blue key hunt or something like that? Because I haven't seen an enemy to kill and I already got my shotgun. Yep, there's another blue key. Where's the other blue key? I kind of want to get it. That's like my third blue key that I got. Okay, lower that lift. Yeah, whatever, I'm already bored of this. Also, a point of interest, I want to mention that now my cursors are actually kind of missing. Oh well, who cares, I can still navigate Doom anyway. It's not that hard to like navigate. I wanted to point out that Doom normally has like 4 episodes and Heretic actually has 5 episodes, provided you're playing the updated versions of Ultimate Doom and Heretic Shadows of the Serpent, how it's called, updated version which has both episodes added, because normally Doom 1 and Heretic actually have 3 episodes, but through the updated version they actually have 4 or 5. But point I'm trying to say is that Heretic actually had 5 episodes, whereas Ultimate Doom had like 4 episodes, meaning the 5th episode is normally not accessible. I mean, you can still access the normal Heretic episodes just fine, except the 5th one through the menu, as I can demonstrate it. As you can see, they're all accessible from the menu, except the 5th one, which is kind of odd. At least the crusher actually works. Oh wait, there's something. Finally an enemy. And he's down. This is like the first and only enemy that I found in the entire whatever the fuck this is supposed to be at the moment. So yeah, normally the fifth episode is unacceptable. Let me try if I can actually access it normally through cheats. Clef 5-1 map E1 and SIA 5M1, and as you can see, it's accessible through cheats. Yeah, that keycard and 3 blue keycards. Oh, there's not gonna be any music, unless if you can try to botch the launch process through sigil through this, but why would you go that route? So yeah, that's Heretic inside Doom 1. Overall, fucked up, but it's pretty nothing. Just kind of boring experience running around. So on to Hexen with Doom 2, which surprisingly, from what I noticed, it has the most weird oddities inside. So this is actually normal from the credit scene because that's the only thing you see. And guess what? The Hexen music actually plays this one instead of the normal Doom 2 music, and we got what's supposed to be the player character of the Hexen, one of the 3 playable characters, and they're just enemies, and they kill you in like one shot. Watch. See? They can actually kill you. You can actually kill them back as well. And they do the normal Doom guy scream sounds and pain sounds as well. But that's just gonna cost you your entire ammo, as you can see. Also, point of interest, up there, that's Commander Keen right there. I'm not sure why he appears, but when I first tested out this, it kind of felt weird. Why am I getting stuck on something? Breaking glass for a good reason actually works. Over here, the stone walls with faces that shoot projectiles in the normal game do not appear, but the fireballs do. That's the teleporter. The items don't work. For fuck's sake. Who put the fucking pain elemental there? Yep, that's a pain elemental. Thankfully you get the super shotgun this time around. At least it's interesting because you actually have some enemies. So I got killed because I had no ammo and I was trying to run away. Never mind, I can just ID KFA. I actually did ID FA. ID KFA. There we go. I KFA out of this one. I fucking hate these pain elementals. I mean, when I was playing Doom normally, to Doom 2, I actually hated them. Because they don't serve a purpose other than actually eating your ammo count. Well, either way, there's another super shotgun, but this time I actually IDKFA'd for the full ammo and the enemies, and I got all these items and shotguns. So overall, this is supposed to be it's supposed to be like opening like a gate in this part, but this time it's just the normal door. Fish won't work, but it's gonna do the effect anyway if you go near it. The crushing doors but don't work, unfortunately. So if you go right over here, you can actually see some pinkies. But that's for when you get to this part. yeah, nothing actually works as fine against scripters, but this time it's not even a skybar, it actually works fine, and let's command the key again. Going over here, you can actually find the specters. Very nice. And the part where the skull key was, or the silver key was supposed to be, is actually missing. Now normally in Hexen you're supposed to go through this door, but if you try to go in Doom 2 through, sorry, Hexen inside Doom 2, this is gonna do. That doesn't seem to work. No shit, Sherlock, it doesn't. At least it's being honest, telling you that this doesn't work. All I could have known is we could have just pressed the door and nothing would have happened. But don't worry, no clipping will fix that problem instantly. And that here's supposed to be the bell. You're supposed to like ring the bell in normal Hexen, because it actually does a scripted sequence where it's supposed to like open the teleporter portal so you can run around over here and teleport yourself out of this level. We just give you. You have to be precise. There we go. I got rid of it, and the teleporter doesn't open. Even if you no clip, it still won't open. So the only way to access another level is, you know, to cheat your way to another level. Just not even the cheats work, and I'm not even. I tried both. Map 02, Eclipse 02. Oh wait, never mind. Eclipse actually works. And I still got the same thing.
Mortal, are you ready to die?
We still got the same thing going on as the first level. Never mind, I actually know how these work, but we can. Let me see if I can actually get out of this. Never mind. Never mind, I'm just gonna enable IDDQD. That's weird. Okay, I came in unprepared, and already there's a spider mastermind in the second level. Okay, I got a shotgun. At least this looks much more interesting because we still have the same player model enemies. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to be the spider or the Hexen. Yeah, be a cannon fodder. Well, at least the puzzles don't work, making this level a breeze. What was the thing? I wasn't an expert in Heretic. Sorry, Hexen, because I didn't play as much. And there's the cyber demon, which is yep, throwing rockets, guarding the last exits. Let's see what's in here. Oh, just an endless pits. Not really, it had an end, but you can't get out. No, you get any damage. Or not. Also, I forgot to mention this. This actually now has fall damage. Oh wait, it actually works. This spot is, oh yeah, it's a normal Heretic as well. Yeah, at least it works, and it's teleporting me the normal zombie man from like Doom. Most of the scripts do work. And I fucked up. Did you know that lava doesn't even hurt me at all? And I'm not even having, and I don't even have God mode enabled. 1/3 of the puzzle have been solved. Good. And I was killed because I was low on health anyway. I think I'm done with this one. So that was like playing both Heretic and Hexen inside of the Doom games respectively. So what's the conclusion? What did we learn from anything? Well, not much. It's just don't, if you're actually kind of trying to do something weird, well, you can't play these games like that, but the best way is to just play Doom 1 and Doom 2 as they were normally, and Heretic and Hexen as they were normally as well, separate from one each other. If you try to play them like this, it's not gonna be fun. It's most like a 5-minute experience point and then move on and never bother with it like again. But because I was doing it for a YouTube video for a while, like 100 video, well, it turned out pretty much well as you would expect. So yeah, that's about it.